Will be stopping along, so careful also from my father.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. Oh, no. Let me get some. Yeah. Ooh, no. No. Had to slick that. So anyway, it's December 23rd. So tomorrow and Monday is Christmas. I thought Christmas was going to fall on the weekend, but I don't celebrate it. But sometimes, like around Christmas, it's just everybody moving. Sometimes it's snowing. Um, the travel season. So you get like a by the way, not celebrating a holiday, it turns into like a holiday because people are so busy, they're so active. It's like they working, kind of not working, but it's like they're motivated by by um by motivating the economy. So the people during Christmas, they got the economy working. And I said the people during Christmas, they have the economy working. And it's like you could vintage and you could perceive, the activity, economically and things like that. And that you really don't have a part of it. It's like you really appreciate and enjoy and endure like a break. Being one that doesn't celebrate holidays. And um, but maybe where and how it is, the word is I live now. Now I can't perceive that. You know, it's like I haven't been sleeping as good as I thought I would. This Christmas season. Like I was thinking about some stuff, about some other apartments and moving or something like that. Or really or really grabbing my getting everything together and getting about man ready to get on my way to to motivate out of here. The location is all right, this and that, but if I'm not living in an apartment complex, I really would appreciate, two doors, back, some a back door, but if you look on the market, if you look on like real estate sites and you look up my property, it's going to say that I live in a 2-bedroom house with 2 bedrooms. And if you think about it, that's the same type of thing that got Donald Trump sued because he was saying things about his property. He was saying his property was worth more than it actually was. So what they're saying is I live in a 2-bedroom house. It's only 1 bedroom. So it's just with the amount of, man, Ewing Township is nice, but man, I lived in better places in Hamilton, you know? And I lived in Ewing Township, you know what I mean, for 11 or 12 years, you know, until I turned about 20 years old. So it's not like it's a brand new experience. It's just like, you know, me living here in 2023, it's a brand new scam, you know, that they're trying to pull on me, you know. And I really don't know what it is and how it is they wanna trap and do this. Me, I'm the type of person who um I know I understand that 911 is, you know, was the emergency number you call. But I like phone numbers, which means if I see a cat in a tree, if I'm not sure about a law or something like that, I want to call the phone number to the police station so that I can get clarification. You know, I wanna just reach out to the cops and call them right now and ask them like, why don't I get mail? You know, and just something simple, or motivate something to the police that might, you know, motivate an investigation. I mean, just some routine speech and practical conversation. And as I spoke, as it is, I said, I realized that, I mean, it was maybe the first 2 months I lived here. I used my phone. I called the police. I looked the police number up. They're like at 1 Jake Gazillo Lane. It's like their municipal, you know what I mean, building in Ewing Township, like 1 Jake Gazillo Lane. It's the same place. It's a police station, but that's how you call the fire station. That's the mayor's number. They use it's like they use a police station for everything in Ewing Township. So it's like I want to call them. You know what I mean, to motivate suspicions, you know, and things I suspect that aren't emergencies yet. I can't do that. Not in this town. Not now. But Christmas is on Monday, and I didn't really get to enjoy any of it at all. Meaning that I don't know. And how I put it together, you know what I mean? It looks like, you know, my daughter, I mean, it's possible that she not my daughter. That's the thing I was kind of saying and shit. Like, really, this is what happened. Um, my daughter mom was doing some shit. It had something to do with child support, and I told my daughter mom, I said on some shit. I said, what's going on? I said, I'm going to get a blood test to see if my daughter is my daughter. And my daughter mom said, you know, it don't matter. You could charge me. You could pay less child support. So I started paying $150 a month instead of $200. By her remission. And I never got a blood test. It's a brother at the Kingdom Hall. He recently died. He the one that spoke to me when my daughter was born. He said get a blood test. I never got one. And when I heard that my daughter was pregnant, I said I need to get a blood test. It's like people trying to keep me from doing it. Yeah, man. So I want to know, like, man, like, what if her baby don't even look nothing like me because she not my daughter? Well, anyway, she not fucking acting like my daughter. This her 5th year celebrating Christmas, buying Christmas presents and everything. She don't got no, man. So obviously her little kid gonna celebrate Christmas. That shit nobody don't tell nobody. But I'm just saying because that's what I'm saying. But other than that, it really don't feel like all Christmassy and stuff like that. You know, tacky ass motherfucking Christmas celebrators. There ain't nothing going on. It ain't. It's not like it's an employment boom. I'm on the street with like nah, man. I don't even feel like repeating what the fuck it is that I say to lighten my burden with regards to it's like it's cool as hell, but the people who also live on the street are like the UN police department. Like they live on the street, like they got some type of vested interest in my phone and shit like that. Like, I call them and they're surveilling and they're tapping my phone. When I call them, it's like I call them and they're in the process of tapping my phone. So it's like I can't really talk to the cops because they're listening to me talk on my phone and shit. So it's like fucking crazy. It's too busy, as it is, I rap and I motivate. As a recording artist, they busy trying to pick up record and trying to communicate with the recording artists that know that I'm recording. So it's that sort of thing. When I said that, the police at times they try to apprehend me with the prejudice. That signifies shutting down the last Black Panther chapter. It's just what it is they see about the feedback and the collective momentum that circulates around every one of my recording sessions. Though they believe that's like some type of African American communication, like African American network of communications that could possibly, strengthen the Black community or a Black or African American type of communication network that Caucasian people mainly predominantly aren't involved in. I don't know. So let me get to this here. I just wanted to say that it's just not really, what I mean? Because a lot of times, people do this and what I have a basement filled with shit. I'd like to say that the locks to my house were changed maybe 2 or 3 times, but so that I wouldn't be able to get into it. And those locks that were changed were the locks on the gate and the locks to the basement. Those 2 locks were changed. Um, and it will be twice in all. So it's just a criteria. It's like, why can't I get in the basement? And why were the locks changed? And if the locks were changed, what happens with the lock to the front door? So in the end, I'm on record. I'm speaking. I caught poison control. I said I feel I'm getting sick. I had concerns. She stated her concern. At that point in time, I had immediately motivated and made the phone call. I called Prospect Fire Company and I called the Ewing Fire Department and it's part of New Jersey. I went out and stood and waited for them. They didn't show up. They screened my phone call and they refused to answer it. So I mean, on into times after that, it could be something that apprehends a curiosity or a priority that I may establish a suspect reason in the judge or a lawyer's mind to apprehend and approach that again. You know. I'm not going to deal it. But I mean, the power motivates from the basement. I've asked questions so many times that at this point in time, you know, at this point in time, I just, I'm too exhausted. I'm too adult, to manage what type of hide and seek and hiding games. I just can't see that realistically. They got this day and age, things are catching on fire and things like that. When you can actually call a fire department and they can give you the cold shoulder, you know, and that's what happened, in this place in Ewing Township. So I'm going to place most of my priorities to position um a well avenue search for a new apartment. Um, it was a nice apartment in Hamilton. Um, I saw there's some other nice apartments that are available, but um, at this point, that seems more responsible. This bungalow, it's a small house, but part of whatever restrictions that have to happen, it's like a toxic amount of gas or air that keeps being collected underneath my floor that I really can't compete with, fight, or explain or diagnose with regards to the toxicity of the reason or rate of what it is that it does while it exposes, trifling banter. You know.